Well, happy winter weekend to you, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a couple minutes as we stay up to date with what's happening here at St. Paul's United Methodist Church in the new year. We have an exciting weekend ahead. I want to give you an update about that. First, a quick reminder that here in January, our everyday offering will be peanut butter and jelly, as well as small snack size food that can be easily packed in a child's lunch or easily accessible for children. We'll be collecting those items this month, and we'll be taking those to Interfaith Emergency Services to help support their Rays of Hope program, which Rays of Hope is a specific feeding program that helps children in our public school system here in Marion County. And so thank you so much for the many of you that have already participated in our everyday offering. This January, if you want to participate, please bring those items in here to the church as you arrive and drop them off at the donation location, and we'll make sure to deliver those in a couple weeks. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend in worship. Two very special things happening. The first is we're going to have the opportunity immediately after our worship service to have a small but loving and meaningful reception for our beloved Larry Hennekens. Many of you that have been connected to St. Paul's, whether it's been for many years or just a few months, already know about the life, love, and legacy of Larry. Both Larry and his wife Kathy are charter members of our church. They were here from the beginning. And many years ago, when Larry semi-retired from the business world and some other endeavors, he came on staff here as our custodian and has been a staple on our campus as well as our preschool and is incredibly beloved by all. And so as Larry transitions to fully retire this year, we're going to have a reception in the narthex. We've been publicizing it in the fellowship hall, but there has been a change. It will be right here in the narthex right after worship. And so please come, shake Larry's hand, let him know how grateful you are for his many years of service to St. Paul's United Methodist Church. In worship, we get the opportunity to, as we normally do in January, this is not a new thing for us, but it is something that happens in the new year. We're going to get to remember our baptisms. And so those of you that have grown up around church have probably been around baptism. You've witnessed it. Hopefully you have received the sacrament of baptism, and we'll talk a little bit about that if you haven't this Sunday. But each year, in the new year, we remember our baptisms. Because what baptism signifies and does in and through us is something that we have to be reminded of. Not just once a year in January, although we do it in January to start our new year off, but it is a rhythm, it is an invitation to be reminded of God's goodness and God's grace and our role in that beautiful, beautiful mystery. And so we're going to remember our baptisms this year. We will talk a little bit about the scripture where Jesus himself receives the sacrament of baptism. Why is that important? Why do we follow in the way of Jesus into these beautiful waters? What do they signify for us? And why did Jesus direct all those that would come after him and follow him? Why did he direct them to receive this sacrament of baptism? Why was it important? Why was it a command? And so we're going to get the opportunity to explore that a little bit deeper. It will be hopefully a beautiful and profound opportunity for us to recenter ourselves in this beautiful grace that baptism signifies for us. All right? I look forward to our time together. I can't wait to see you this Sunday, of course, 10:30 a.m. here in person at St. Paul's. And if you can't be here in person, I do sincerely pray you'll catch us online. You can find us on our YouTube channel as well as Facebook live stream, or go to spocala.org/worship, and there'll be links there to get you situated. All right? Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay warm. I can't wait to see you soon.